Hey there, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about the main 5 effects of climate change that we need to be aware of. Climate change is a complex phenomenon that is caused by the increase in global temperatures due to human activities, such as burning fossil fuels and deforestation. The impact of climate change can be seen in various ways, from rising sea levels to extreme weather conditions. So, let's dive into the main 5 effects of climate change. 1. Rising sea levels. As mentioned earlier, one of the most visible impacts of climate change is the rise in sea levels. This is due to the melting of glaciers and ice caps, which increases the amount of water in the oceans. According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, sea levels have risen by about 15 centimeters since the beginning of the 20th century, and the rate of sea level rise has been accelerating in recent decades. By the end of the century, sea levels could rise by up to 1 meter. As sea levels rise, low-lying areas and coastal cities are at risk of flooding. For example, in 2012, Hurricane Sandy caused widespread flooding in New York City, damaging homes, businesses, and infrastructure. Rising sea levels are also causing saltwater intrusion into freshwater sources, which can have serious implications for agriculture, drinking water, and ecosystems. 1. Extreme weather conditions. Climate change has also led to an increase in extreme weather conditions such as hurricanes, heatwaves, droughts, and floods. For example, in 2017, Hurricane Harvey caused widespread flooding in Texas, leading to billions of dollars in damages and over 80 deaths. Heatwaves are also becoming more frequent and severe due to climate change. In 2019, Europe experienced a heatwave that set record high temperatures, causing power outages, wildfires, and hundreds of deaths. Droughts and floods are also becoming more frequent and intense, leading to crop failures, water shortages, and displacement of people. 1. Changes in ecosystems. Climate change is having a significant impact on ecosystems around the world. As temperatures rise, many species of plants and animals are unable to adapt and are at risk of extinction. For example, the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, which is home to thousands of species of marine life, is being threatened by rising temperatures and ocean acidification. In the Arctic, melting sea ice is causing habitat loss for polar bears, which are dependent on sea ice for hunting and breeding. The loss of biodiversity can also have a ripple effect on ecosystems, as species are interconnected and depend on each other for survival. 1. Changes in agricultural productivity. Climate change is affecting agricultural productivity in many parts of the world. Rising temperatures and changes in rainfall patterns are leading to reduced crop yields and water shortages. For example, in Africa, droughts are becoming more frequent and severe, leading to crop failures and food shortages. In India, changes in the monsoon season are leading to water shortages, which are affecting the livelihoods of millions of farmers. In the United States, droughts are becoming more frequent and severe in the West, leading to reduced crop yields and higher food prices. 1. Public health impacts. Climate change is also having an impact on public health. Rising temperatures are leading to an increase in heat-related illnesses, such as heat stroke and dehydration. For example, in 2019, India experienced a heatwave that led to over 100 deaths. Changes in rainfall patterns are also leading to an increase in vector-borne diseases such as malaria and dengue fever. In Africa, for example, malaria is becoming more widespread due to changes in temperature and rainfall patterns. In the United States, cases of Lyme disease, which is spread by ticks, are also increasing due to changes in temperature and rainfall patterns. The impacts of climate change are already being felt around the world, and it's essential that we take action to mitigate these impacts. By reducing our carbon footprint, promoting sustainable practices, and investing in clean energy, we can help to slow the rate of climate change and protect our planet for future generations.